Good afternoon, people. What can we say? It's Cruzcampo Part 2, where, as we said in the original review, we pitched the bottle against the keg. We've done it up here rather than down there because that's just, I like better. So obviously in a minute I'll nip off with the blade is properly chilled and
I'll get the bottle poured.
Michelle pulled a bottle. If you watched the first review, you probably know. Don't know what that is.
Lost dog egg.
That's dog egg coming out of me out. Yeah. You probably know that unfortunately we wasn't that keen on the thing. It's all opinionated. A lot of you will be more familiar with this. So obviously the purpose of this is to accustom whether that is the same.
Yeah.
Which
Is there any difference between
I'd
the
actually
bottle and the blade?
and the blade at the supermarket where you're 4 for 3 is actually cheaper.
It is.
Long date on it, 4.25, whereas the kegs 2.25. I don't know really. Obviously this will be brewed in beer ingredients, water, malted barley, glucose syrup, barley hops, hop extract. Interesting. Could have fooled me, innit? Does it say where it was brewed? Oh yes. Brewed in the UK by Heineken UK Limited at Edinburgh again. It's an Edinburgh double.
Okay.
So there you go. We know that they're both brewed in exactly the same place. Now my philosophy, as I said to you, is
They're going to taste exactly the same.
I can only hope that the bottle's better.
Yeah.
Because when I had it on draft, although it was somewhat sweet, it wasn't like, it wasn't as bad as what I had in that keg when I had it on draft in that pub.
Yeah.
I'm telling
It
you.
had quite a sweet malt to it, didn't it?
And it did
Which for
just
you is
tasted.
big because you don't like that, but it actually had more taste than
It,
what we tried.
it just had something extra going for it that it just isn't there on that. I mean, obviously that was the first pull off it. Maybe this one will be better. I highly doubt that, if I'm honest. Right, you get that poured. I'll go and get the pint. I won't turn the camera because it's not worth it, is it? You'll hear the blade?
Yeah,
chopping up,
you're going to hear it.
Hello, Paul. Don't feed me any more of this rubbish.
Has to be quite vigorous with that pour to get any kind of head on it.
So, I'll tell you one thing, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold. So, from the blade has come that. As I said in the review prior to this, the best thing about it is the glass.
Okay, colour wise they're looking exactly the same. What I am noticing is the head on it. The bubbles are more compact, tighter, sitting nicely
Yeah.
on the blade one than what they are the bottle one.
Could be your pour though, you know, when it's
I
like.
had to give it a bit of welly to get any kind of head on it at all.
Well, they can see on the
There we
camera.
go.
You know, I'm just getting hairs off my head.
I think one of the dogs are sat on your hat when you put it down or something.
Thanks, well, I fell asleep with it yesterday. After drinking Heineken, and Heineken is a quality beer on the blade. So I'm not a blade hater, as people tend to think. Otherwise, I wouldn't put a third
Yeah,
machine.
that really is different. Okay, the head on that, and I presume that's because of the way that it's poured through the machine. It's giving
Yeah.
it that difference. Because if you look, that is, you could see. You can't, unfortunately, I can't tip it off to the camera for you to see it. But the bubbles are more compact from the blade. The head's sitting nicer.
It does look a nice. It does look a nice clean pint. But as you can see, it's thin. It's, you know.
Colour-wise, it's got a slight amber hue to it. It's darker than I'd imagine.
Come on, away you go.
Okay.
Bottle first, then, are we? Bottle
That's
first,
what I'm
people.
gonna
Bottle
go for.
first. I'll do the same way this time. So trying to confuse things, but I've got the taste of that still now because I can remember. Jesus, yeah, same. It's like you're drinking out of a can.
Yeah.
There's that. I honestly don't
sat
get
around
this.
and hasn't been stored very well.
Yeah.
It's an artificial kind of metallic-y taste on the end of it. You are getting that with this.
And it's thin as it looks.
It's that aftertaste on this that's really good, man.
I think the aftertaste on that bottle's even worse than that. It's just like, I get it, this is a popular beer, you know. I don't understand why when there's so much more you can choose, even in a supermarket.
Yeah, the aftertaste is even worse than the bottle, than it is on that. Right, what I will say, what's coming out of the bottle is a little bit flat tasting in your mouth. Whereas the one pulled from the blade, you are feeling a little bit of effervescence in your mouth. Taste-wise, there's not a lot in it. They both really are quite tasteless. There's really nothing there to taste until you get to the end.
The smell, it's the same. Yeah,
There's nothing
it's
to
just
it.
pointless smelling. What you're going to do? Make it up to try and say.
You get to the end, the aftertaste, and you just get this really artificial kind of metallic-y sort of bitterness.
It's poor, isn't it? It's
pleasant.
You know, when you think about it on draft in a pub, it go towards the sweetness of a Helly's with the kickback of a Pils. Yet that is neither. That is just rubbish. You know, the only thing to do with Spain on it is the writing Sevilla and the name. And then if I was the owner of Cruzcampo, although it's all the same company and Heineken own them, I'd be ashamed to actually, you know, let's put two about the camera. I'd be ashamed because they are just, you know, getting through that keg. I said to Michelle, maybe do a snake bite review with the Orchard Pig, see if you can actually do anything with it. But
to get through that keg, I'm definitely going to have to put something into it to kind of balance out that artificial taste at the end. I'm thinking maybe a drop of lime juice, or as Paul says, put a bit of Orchard Pig in there to make
an
it
Orchard
snake
Pig
bite.
top sort of thing. It's just, I can't be positive, you know. Budweiser on the Perfect Draft absolutely broke my heart because it was a travesty what they did.
Yeah.
Like this, you know, they didn't need to do that. They got 5.6 abroad. You know, we have decent ones on the sub, although you can't really get them now because they're discontinuing the sub.
Yeah.
Why? You know, is this what the public want? And the problem is again, as I said to you, wasn't it? Who are we to judge what people
What
want?
other
Because
people like drinking, yeah.
that stuff is selling like hot cakes. You know, it really is. As the old saying says, and that stuff flies out in the supermarket.
Yeah, this is all I can think of, and I do want to ask people's opinions, not to be snooty or to look down my nose at them, but I'm genuinely interested in knowing why this is so popular with people. Because I'm thinking to myself, okay, is it me? Because I've tried a lot of beers and I like complex beers and I like them to have big flavours. Is that why I'm finding this so bad? And people who just usually drink the general stuff, they're used to that really kind of nothing taste. I don't know.
With the Blade, people ask for this, you know. This was a choice, you know.
But you think if people have gone so far as trying a Blade, then they would have tried some of the decent beers on
Austrian
there.
beers, you know. Punty Gamer, Lions Up.
I'd just be really interested to know why.
He wants the Blade cake. Like
no, you can't have that. You've got sore tooth.
You're Paulie, come here. But yeah, I told you I didn't want him to see that.
What can I say? If you like beers with a bit of flavour, you're not going to enjoy this keg. I won't waste your money. If you're going to spend that money on a Blade keg, I'd go for something else like Heineken.
Yeah, but this is more of a comparison of these two. And there's absolutely no point in buying it.
It's the same.
If you want to waste more money when 600 ml is going to cost you 660 ml, so it's going to cost you £1.90 something, compared to £2.85 or whatever it is for 500 ml. That's 500 ml. That's in a Euro pint.
Yeah.
That's how they work it out. Work out your stats, people. It's really not worth it. Keep your money.
If you really do like this stuff, yeah, get down to the supermarket and get it. It's cheaper. Tastes the same.
And you use more electric.
There you go.
What can I say? Thanks for watching. That's our thoughts. You know, do comment.
Let us know what you think.
And so on.
Really interested in hearing from people.
Bonjour.
Bye.